Hello, my fans on YouTube. This is Pencilia Film slash World Guy, right back here again, and I'm here to talk to you guys about what Pixar just announced just yesterday. They had just announced that they will be making a third, count them, 1, 2, 3, a third Monsters Inc. movie, Monsters Inc. 3. Yep, now we're actually getting a Monsters Inc. sequel. Since back in 2013, we got a Monsters Inc. prequel, that of course being Monsters University, which I love both movies, y'all, as y'all know. I love both Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. But now we're actually getting a sequel to Monsters Inc. Now, am I excited for this movie? Heck yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be awesome. I mean, but here's my question: how is Pixar gonna do the teaser trailer for this upcoming Monsters Inc. movie? Because if you guys remember in the teaser trailer for the original Monsters Inc., you know, the since the very first bedtime, all around the world, children have known that there once their mothers and fathers tucked them in and shut off the light. And there are monsters hiding in their closets, waiting to emerge. But what they don't know is it's nothing personal, it's just their job. And then Mike and Sully uh splash in and the that teaser trailer ends with a dog growling. Oh, nice doggy, nice big doggy. And so that's the Monsters Inc. teaser trailer. But the Monsters University teaser trailer was almost the same thing. When we see a door and we hear the narrator basically say, "Since the very first bedtime, all around the world, children have known that there are monsters hiding in their closets." But what they don't know is those monsters weren't always so scary. They had to go to college first. And that's how all of the for all four of the versions of the Monsters University teaser trailer goes begins. But so in this third Monsters Inc. movie, how they're gonna do the third Monsters Inc. How they're gonna do the teaser trailer for this upcoming third movie? May not know. I mean, my thing is that Monsters Inc. 3 might be confirmed at D23 this year. So, yeah. And I actually predicted they might be making a an actual Monsters Inc. sequel in my thoughts on rumored Pixar sequels video, which y'all can go check that video out. Link in the description down below. And yeah, because one of those sequels I mentioned was Monsters Inc. 2. Or in this case, Monsters Inc. 3, which is what it is now, basically, because apparently University's Monsters Inc. 2. Even though that's not a sequel, it's a prequel. Prequels take place before the events of the original, when sequels take place after the events of the original. So yeah, I mean, what can we do for a plot for Monsters Inc. 3? I don't know. I mean, all we know is that it's coming out, and it it I'm down for another Monsters Inc. movie. I mean, yes, we did have the Monsters at Work TV series from we had season 1 in 2021 and we had season 2 in 2024. So, and that was a great show. So, yeah. And also of course, we had two short films from the Monsters Inc. franchise. We had Mike's New Car, and we had the Party Central short, which played before um, Muppets Most Wanted back in 2014. So yeah, I mean, for this third Monsters Inc. movie, cannot wait for it. I mean, maybe we'll see a cameo for a cameo of the witch from Brave, because there's a theory. The Pixar theory states that Boo from Monsters Inc. is the witch. So the witch is Boo from Monsters Inc. or Mary, whatever you want to call her. Boo slash Mary from Monsters Inc. all grown up. That could be a good theory. I might do a whole video about the Pixar theory in the future. But yeah. now that I've seen all their movies, from Toy Story all the way to all the way to Hoppers, all the way to Hoppers. So yeah, I mean, Monsters Inc. Is a great movie, y'all, and so is Monsters University. That's an underrated prequel. But yeah, I mean, for Monsters Inc. 3, I mean, they could do a like like that scrapped sequel concept where Mike and Sully are trapped in the human world looking for Boo, trying to get trying to find Boo for a because they have a birthday gift for her. But and that sequel is going to be called Monsters Inc. 2: Lost in Scaradise. And that was going to be made by Disney's Circle 7 Animation, which was a Disney studio proudly making um, sequels to the Pixar movies, and Monsters Inc. 2: Lost in Paradise was one of them, along with Finding Nemo 2, The Incredibles 2, and a different version of Toy Story 3. So yeah, I also might do a whole video. I am still doing a whole video about the Pixar sequels, y'all. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I mean, Monsters Inc. 3, bring it on, Pixar. Awesome. I mean, this world of monsters is so creative and so vibrant. It it I mean, what can we do with the third Monsters Inc. movie? I don't know. I mean, I thought they were going on a vacation cruise, but then Sony stole that idea and put it into the 2018 film Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation, which is actually not a bad movie. I liked it, but yeah. And even in one of the episodes of Monsters at Work, season 1, episode 5, the cover up, they actually mentioned that a vacation door is against company policy, but so I guess that so I guess Monsters Vacation Cruise is not going to be the third Monsters Inc. movie. I guess I don't know, but yeah, I mean, like I said, cannot wait for Monsters Inc. 3, and I also cannot wait for these other two upcoming Pixar movies. Okay, y'all. Now let me read y'all a little bit from my source on Disney and Wikipedia for an upcoming Monsters Inc. sequel. On March 6, 2026, a Wall Street Journal report announced the sequel was in development. Monsters Inc. will be the fourth Pixar franchise to become a trilogy after Toy Story 3, after Toy Story 3 from back in 2010, Cars 3 from back in 2017, and the upcoming Incredibles 3, which will be in 2028. This film will hold the new record for the longest gap between Pixar sequels, not counting the TV show that I mentioned earlier, that being Monsters at Work, because that is a series rather than a film. Being released at least 15 plus years after 2013's Monsters University, which was actually a prequel, surpassing the 14-year gap between The Incredibles from 2004 and The Incredibles 2 from 2018. And like, yeah, here's an article on Variety about Monsters Inc. 3. Boo! Pixar is developing a third movie in the popular Monsters Inc. franchise. The project was revealed in a legendary Wall Street Journal profile that included the inner workings at Pixar as the animation studio debuts its latest release, Hoppers. Hoppers. The franchise's first movie, 2001's Monsters Inc., or if you actually want to call it Monsters Inc. Monsters Incorporated, you can, oper- operates on the premise that monsters must scare children to power the city. The movie, directed by now Pixar Chief Creative Officer Pete Docter, and featuring the voices of John Goodman as the voice of Sully, which I hope he's coming back, and I also hope the next one is coming back, Billy Crystal as the voice of Mike, was a massive hit at the box office, grossing $528.7 billion worldwide. The 2013 prequel, Monsters University, directed by Dan Scanlon, or helmed as this article says, outperformed the original with a $743.5 million globally total. The success spawned the sequel series Monsters at Work, which ran for 2 seasons, like I said earlier in this video. So yeah, y'all, I mean, there's more to this article, but I'm not gonna make this video as long as y'all think. So yeah, Monsters Inc. 3. Like I said, cannot wait for it. And there's also news about there's also this says Monsters Inc. 3 in the works at Pixar. New originals include Uno Ghost Market and the studio's first musical, which is going to be directed by Domishi, who also directed the 2018 Pixar short film Bow, which was played in front of Incredibles 2, and the 2022 film Turning Red, and she was one of the directors of the 2025 film Elio. Elio. So yeah, Domishi's got pretty good projects under her belt. And plus, now it's confirmed that Incredibles 3 will be coming out in 2028, which is also what Pixar revealed. And I think in D23 we're going to get a lot more news about this. So now, as I said, in my rumored Pixar sequels video, which again the link will be in the description down below to that video, I said that Ratatouille 2 will be the sequel that is the most likely to get confirmed. But as much as I would love for that to happen, as much as I still think it will happen, I think now the one that's going to be the one that's going to be. Sorry about that, y'all. My dad just called, and as I was saying, so yeah, as I said in that video of the rumored Pixar sequels, I said that Ratatouille 2 is what I think will be the Pixar's rumored sequel to be the most confirmed. That is the most likely to be confirmed. But now thinking about it, as much as I really like Ratatouille 2, now I think Monsters Inc. 3 is the Pixar sequel that's most likely to get confirmed. So who knows? I mean, yes, if you go to Pixar's Facebook page, they didn't have anything about the upcoming Monsters Inc. movie or Uno Ghost Market or the first musical directed by Domi Shi. Um, uh, but if you go to Disney Wikipedia and you go to Pixar, hold on a second, y'all. Let me show y'all. You would see this page right here. It teaches you all about Pixar, pretty much. Yep, Pixar's been around for for a long time, ever since 1986, when they were founded on February 3rd of that year. There's all their movies, and if you go to all their movies right here, you will see that Ghost Market, the Monsters Inc. sequel, and the first musical are listed. Even though the Monsters Inc. sequel and the first musical don't have any pictures or logos, but that's okay. Because the film is, because maybe they will after D23, which of course D23 is in August, and of course there's more about Pixar right here. There's about their shorts, the Easter eggs, John Ratzenberger, um, uh, the themes of Pixar. And there's even got logos, the logos, the version of the logos of Pixar. So yeah, as you can see, there it goes. As you can see, the one, and as you can see, the one for the short film Presto, the one for Incredibles 2. Yeah, and the early Pixar logo for their early Pixar shorts. So yeah, y'all. I mean, I love this studio, as y'all know. I know I say it a lot in my videos. I know, but you know, I love other movies as well. In fact, I'm wearing a Peanuts shirt right now. So yeah, I mean, I cannot wait for all three of these projects. All three of these projects. Technically four if you count the Incredibles 3, because Incredibles 3 is now confirmed to be released in 2028, like I said earlier. But yeah, y'all, I mean, and with Ghost Market, that movie, it sounds like something that Pixar's already done before in the 2017 film Coco. Which, yes, Coco's still getting a sequel. Cannot wait for that too. I cannot wait for all Pixar's upcoming projects. So yeah, but after Hoppers, we got Toy Story 5 coming out this summer on June 19th. Cannot wait for it. And then we got Gato next March. And then we got Incredibles 3 in 2028. And then we got Coco 2 in 2029. And then my guess is the Monsters Inc. sequel and the musical and the Ghost Market might be in 2020, 2030, or we don't know yet. We don't know until probably D23, which again will be this August. So yeah, y'all. I mean, Monsters Inc. 3, cannot wait for it. The rest of the upcoming Pixar films, cannot wait for them. So I'm excited for all of them. Um, but yeah, and what can they do for Monsters Inc. 3? Can they bring Boo back? Sure. Can they bring the Uzma Kappas back? You know, Don, Carlton, Terry and Terry, Scott Squishy Squiggles, and Art? Um, maybe. Maybe they can bring Dean Hardscrabble back, which Dean Hardscrabble, this character right here, she is one of my favorite new characters from Monsters University. She's so cool in how she's like a dragon mixed with a centipede. It was very cool and very creepy, and I love it. It's awesome and well voiced by Helen Mirren. So yeah, and what I really want to see in a Monsters Inc. 3 is Dean Hardscrabble's reaction to the Monsters Inc. building going from screen energy to laugh energy. I want to see that because of that one line that Dean Hardscrabble said in Monsters University. Scaring us is the true matter of a monster. If you're not scary, what kind of a monster are you? So yeah, judging by that line, what would her reaction be to seeing Monsters Incorporated change from scream energy to laugh energy? Who knows? That's something they can explore. I mean, they didn't explore that in Monsters at Work season 2 like I thought they were. It's still a great season from a great TV show, but still. But still, y'all, I mean, I might do a full video talking about the entire show in general. But yeah, y'all, cannot wait for all of Pixar's upcoming projects. You guys know me, and I'll tell you guys, and I'll my and and of course my thoughts on when the trailers for these upcoming projects will come out. Monsters Inc. 3 probably around the time it comes out, which we don't know. But I will be doing a separate video about the D23 announcements once we get them this August. So stay tuned for that, y'all. But that will be in this August, and I will be ranking the Pixar films at the ending of this year, right when Toy Story 5 comes out. So I'll have both Hoppers and Toy Story 5 to rank in the list, to rank on the list. So stay tuned for those videos, and stay tuned for my next video, which is also a Pixar themed video. And all I gotta say is it may not be short, but it is short. It's about the Pixar shorts. It's part two of it's part two of it's part two of my Pixar short films video. So that will be my next video, y'all. And stay safe, and please like, comment, subscribe, and put your comment down below. Tell me what upcoming Pixar film are you guys looking forward to. I mean, I did do an upcoming Pixar films video last summer. Again, link in the description down below. So this is kind of like an updated version of that. I guess you can call it that. But yeah, I know a lot of people are going to probably say Monsters Inc. 3, Monsters Inc. 3, Monsters Inc. 3. But hey, I'm looking forward to all of them. So yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm looking forward to all of them. So yeah, y'all, and without further ado, I'm Spencer Lee, Film / Roll Guy, and I'll talk to y'all when I do part 2 of my Pixar short films video, which will be my next video. And stay tuned for that video. Stay tuned for a lot more of the videos like the ones that I just mentioned in this video. Stay tuned for more little Golden Book readings. Stay tuned for more ranking videos, more reaction videos, more taste test videos, more taste test videos. Which after that part 2 of my Pixar shorts video is another taste test video, so stay tuned for that. And so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more comparison videos, and yep, stay tuned for more. Check out more. And again, my next video, Pixar shorts, me talking about Pixar shorts part 2. And yeah, without further ado, I'm Spencer Lee, Film / World Guy. Thank y'all for watching as always. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. And please follow me on all my social media outlets if you so choose. That's Facebook, Twitter /X, and Blue Sky, and Gmail. So without further ado, like I said, I'm Spencer Lee, Film / World Guy. Signing off.